The fuel subsidy is back, and our leadership is once again officially lying to us. Osinbajo gives confessions, tongue-in-cheek confessions. I think Osinbajo is wailing, he's crying inside. This is the second time that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has given a tongue-in-cheek confession. Nigerians, man, the fact that this government does not know that fuel, power, water are national emergencies. Like, these are the first thing that even temporary measures must be put in place. Any government, by the time we come into power, by God's grace in 2019, within the first 6 months, you have to fight to put emergency power, water, potable water. I mean, it's 2017. The power knocked out in Puerto Rico. Very quickly, they started putting emergency power. Before you look for the long term, you have to put emergency power, water, potable water. People must have water to drink. And then this fuel thing, the fact that this government does not know that fuel is an emergency. Guys, fuel subsidy is back. Osinbajo confessed once again, and this is the second time. Go and watch my first video on this topic a couple of months ago when the Baru 26 billion crisis came. So this is the second time that they are making this very same confession. The first time was during that Baru Kachiku crisis. The vice president was releasing this report. He was saying no public funds were used. The same thing happened now. Go and read it. Go and read it in the Cabal. NAN reported that the vice president said NNPC is trading in fuel. The federal government is not at the moment paying for any subsidy. NNPC is trading, he said. This is the tongue-in-cheek, because this government, I don't call them image launderer #1 of the world, Guinness World Record. God, man. All they do is launder image. They are claiming that they are not paying subsidy. But the vice president, he confesses these things because the thing is peppering him somewhere. They said, if you are buying and selling fuel, you would have to be able to pay for it. So it's not a question of government providing for subsidy. The federal government at the moment isn't paying any subsidy. And don't forget that the way the NNPC trades is that in most cases, NNPC is actually giving fuel. There is 445,000 barrels of fuel. They've admitted that the price of fuel is $171. By the time it comes down, they said the price will be $171. They are saying they are not paying subsidy because they think they are talking to idiots. What is happening is trade by barter. This is the earliest form of trade that all of us learned in school. The NNPC has no oga. Buhari claims his petroleum minister is not doing anything. The Cabal are back in full force. Subsidy is back in full force. Let me explain the simple way it goes. They said that's what Osinbajo was saying. It's trade by barter. Okay, bring 1 barrel of refined fuel. NNPC will say we will give you 2 barrels of unrefined fuel. To select Cabal mushroom companies that Baru has chosen and Kachiku that they have chosen. To this select Cabal that are going to sponsor 2019 election. Just the same as there's any time. The only difference between this subsidy and Jonathan's subsidy is that Jonathan's subsidy was better. Jonathan's subsidy, Nigerians knew about the subsidy. Jonathan's subsidy, a lot of public could come and bid. Even if you may not get it, you could come and bid for the subsidy. This subsidy is under the carpet. Let's imagine that they say 2 barrels of unrefined fuel. You can sell it for, let's say, $170. So they say bring in 1 barrel of refined fuel and we give you 2 barrels of unrefined fuel. This is trade by barter. Now they can say we are going to be giving you, depending on the kurukere deals that they sign with these people, they will say to their friend, Baru will have one friend with one mushroom company. He will say, I'm going to give you 4 barrels of fuel, unrefined, for 1 barrel. Who is supervising the trade by barter of NNPC? NNPC just does as it wills with no supervision. All Baru will say is there's this Switzerland account. When I give you 4 barrels of fuel, you know that 2 barrels of fuel give you 1 refined product, PMC. The remaining extra barrel is for your pocket. The 4th extra barrel be putting the money in this account in Switzerland. Who is supervising the trade by barter? That is how they are able to bring in the fuel, because fuel subsidy is back. Nobody is losing. I was reading a report today in Sahara Reporters, and they were saying it is the time when the price is high in the winter. That when the price was low, the marketers were making profits. So then they now try to cover up. They will make loss in the winter, but they are able to bring. No marketer is going to bring when there is a time of loss. There is trade by barter happening, and the trade by barter, the NNPC should reveal the complete list and details of exactly what exchanges they are making. How many barrels of unrefined fuel are they exchanging with which marketers, with which trade by barter? What are the man, guys? I don't tire. In fact, I've made a lot of videos and it's tiring. The story is the same. What we have to do is Cabal must go. We have started the Together to Take Over initiative. That's the hashtag, Together to Take Over initiative. Just Together to Take Over hashtag. Gather your people, your family, your friends, associations, groups. Let's come together. We have to take back our country from these cabal. The cabal, they don't know that people die when there is no water. They don't know that people die when there is no electricity. They protect the cabal. The cabal have taken over Buhari's government. They've taken over an NPC. Buhari protects them, sends Attorney General to go and discuss with a criminal cabal in Dubai to bring him back and give him protection and promote him that Jonathan kicked away. It covers Babachir Lawal, who stole from IDPs. He's still covering him. He has not collected the money back. We can't deal with this situation anymore. So guys, follow this movement. Let's get together to take over. I'm Dr. Perry Brima, and this is not about me contesting for president. This is way above that fact. We got to take over from local government, senator, we will choose together. We will choose the best candidates for all these positions, including the presidency, and we, the masses, will take back power. We are not going to leave this perilous situation for our children. By God's grace, we would not leave this for our children. Thank you very much.